Alright guys, welcome to the MCU Phase 3 ranking. This is the third phase of the Infinity Saga and the last phase of the Infinity Saga and the longest phase of the Infinity Saga. Definitely has a lot of things going for it. So now I will tell y'all all the movies in this. We have Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, and Spider-Man Far From Home. This is a very stacked phase, and I will be ranking them all. Alright, so I think out of all of these movies, I am going to put Ant-Man and Wasp at 11th, because all of these other movies pretty much are banger movies. And Ant-Man and Wasp is just not that good. I mean, it's still like a decent movie, but it's not like as good as a lot of these other movies, which we will get to. But yeah, that's pretty much just why I'm putting it at 11. Not a bad movie, just not the best. Alright, so for my number 10, I am giving it to Spider-Man Far From Home. So this is my least favorite Spider-Man movie. I know in the Spider-Man ranking I said Tobey Maguire's second movie, but since I've changed my ways and I've put Spider-Man Far From Home at the worst after doing some rewatching, but Spider-Man Far From Home just isn't the best movie. Like, it's not a bad movie by any means. It's still a pretty good movie. It just doesn't have the hard-hitting stuff. It just doesn't have the hard-hitting stuff that all of these other movies have. I forgot Captain Marvel was in this. Alright, so for my new number 11, I'm giving it to Captain Marvel. Because it's just not that good of a movie. I don't know. It's definitely the weakest out of all of these, clearly. Yeah, I forgot that movie existed, so bump Ant-Man and Wasp to 10, and bump Far From Home to 9. So for my 8th movie, I think I am going to give it to Doctor Strange. So Doctor Strange was a pretty good movie. There wasn't anything bad about it whatsoever, I think. It was just a solid movie, but it just wasn't as hard-hitting as all the other ones, which is basically what I'll be saying for this. Because all of these movies are pretty goated. Alright, so for my number 7th place, I think I'm going to give it to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So this is probably... Actually, I think it's my second favorite Guardians movie. Because this movie was pretty good. It was... actually, no, it might be the worst Guardians movie. I'm not sure what I think about it, but it's still a really good movie, but it's just, I don't know, it's not as good as some of the other ones, but it was like, probably, like, I don't even know, it was just a really good movie. I think I am going to give it to Infinity War. That might be wild, but Infinity War is honestly, like, I don't know. I don't really know what I think of Infinity War. Like, it's still a really good movie. Got some really good aura farming scenes from Thanos himself, and they really tied everything in very, very well. And it was a very, very good movie. But I don't know, I just like these other ones more, and that's why it's 5th. Wait, it's 5th? That feels super low saying that's 5th, but that just shows how many bangers are on this. Alright, so for number 4, I think I'm going to give it to Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, I just rewatched this like a few days ago, and it definitely stood the test of time. And it's a very rewatchable movie. It's a pretty good Spider-Man movie, and it really shows like Peter in that movie. It's the most like Spider-Man, like, I don't know, it's the most Spider-Man movie to me, just because it, like, Toby doesn't really show, like, he's not a normal kid pretty much, and that's basically what Spider-Man is. He's just a normal kid with powers, and yeah, and that showed like a lot of that, and it was a really good movie. I think I'm going to give it to Black Panther. Now, Black Panther was a pretty good movie. Actually a really good movie. And you could say that this could be swapped for the next 2. But I just feel like it's not necessarily weaker, though. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But, yeah, Black Panther is at number 4. Alright, so now for the top 3. I'm going to give 3rd to Thor Ragnarok. Now, Thor is a masterpiece. This is a goated movie. And, like, this is, it's just a masterpiece, you know? But these other 2 movies are also masterpieces. So now for my number 2 slot, I'm going to give it to Captain America Civil War. Now, some people are going to disagree with me on that. Actually, a lot of people are going to disagree with me on that. But Captain America Civil War is a goated movie, and I don't understand why so many people don't like it. Because I really, really like this movie. It might be because I'm pretty sure this was the first ever Marvel movie that I watched. I'm not sure. No, it wasn't. I lied just then. I'm pretty sure it was Age of Ultron was the first movie I watched. Yeah, it was. I vividly remember me being like 4 years old watching that. But I think I give Captain America Civil War number 2, which means our number 1 slot is Avengers Endgame. This was a banger. This was like a very, very good movie to, I would say, end the MCU. And I'll talk more about that in the next video tomorrow. But this was a of a movie so good. Everything, like the time heist scenes were great. That one scene of Captain America was great, if you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, it was just an absolutely banger of a movie. So that is my ranking of all of the Phase 3 Marvel movies. Here is my list. So yeah, I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow for Phase 4.